Hello and welcome back to White Lines Football. Lewis again here today, back for the next video in the Gillingham 2017 to 2018 season. Now back again this week. We didn't go to Walsall or Blackpool in the week, but we got 4 points from 2 away games, which is really good result. We got the win against Walsall. Connor Wilkerson, who, if you've watched the video so far, you'll know that I've given a lot of stick so far for putting a lack of effort in, but I've also said that Lovell's given him a kick up the arse, and he got his first league goal for the Gills against Walsall in a 1-0 win. We went to Blackpool. Reportedly a pretty poor performance, but we got the equaliser in the 90th minute, a Tom Eaves goal, who's playing really well at the minute, and got a point. So 4 points from those 2 away games is actually a really good return. And today we're playing Oldham, who are also under relatively new management under Richie Wellens.
You're right, guys, this is future/present Lewis whilst editing the video, but I forgot to say it in the actual video. So basically, Nathan from the League One podcast, our partners, is an Oldham fan, and I asked him to do a little bit for my video today to help us out. He sort of previewed the game from an Oldham perspective and from sort of a general fan perspective, and he's also going to do a little bit after the game as well, as a little review of the game as well from more of an Oldham perspective, because obviously he has more of an outlook on Oldham being his team. So I hope you enjoy it. Remember to check out the League One podcast in the description below. And yeah, over to Nathan.
Right, so I just want to say a big thank you to Lewis from White Lines Media for asking me to help out on his matchday vlog for Gills versus Oldham. Right, so Oldham Athletic versus Gillingham. Again, 2 good teams, 2 teams who started poorly this season and have had a revival under new managers in Richie Wellens and Steve Lovell. I think it's going to be end-to-end stuff. I don't think it's going to be a boring game. I think that you've got good attacking teams there, especially Oldham. The likes of Owen Doyle, Craig Davis, Jack Byrne. You know, Gills haven't had the same type of attacking prowess, you want to say. They haven't been as lethal, but they've been better defensively. But still, you know, put 3 past Rotherham a couple of weeks ago when they were in top 6. So I'm going to go for a 2-2. I think I can see that happening. Oldham don't have the best defence. Although Johnny Pussy, again, he has he just has them games when he can just pull off good saves, like his debut against Peterborough. He was fantastic in that. You go watch the video that Oldham made, because he just some good saves in that. But I'm going to go for a 2-2 because I think that Oldham have good form at home, not as good form away from home. Gills have good form away from home, not as good form at home. Not in terms of losing a lot, but just in terms of not as doing as good as what they do away. So again, 2-2. I think it's going to be a really good game, really good entertaining game though.
I was in caretaker charge and got the job permanently, as has Steve Lovell. I haven't even covered that yet since last video. Spoke about it a little bit in the podcast on Friday, but Lovell got the job full-time, obviously. Walsall was his first game, got the win. Blackpool got a point. Hopefully we can get another win today. I know Oldham are a good team. They concede a lot of goals, but they also score a lot of goals. So maybe we'll be in for a few goals today, or does that mean it's destined for a 0-0? In terms of Gills news, Max Aim is back from his suspension, which is great news. Ben Nugent as well is fit, back in the squad. So we've got a relatively fit squad to choose from. Obviously, we've got the likes of Bradley Garmson still out. We've got a good bunch of options to choose from. I said on Twitter that I got over 3-5-2 today. In the last 3 games, we started with a back 4, and we struggled and gone to a 3 pretty early. So why not start with it today? I've got with Holy in goal, Wagstaff right wing back, O'Neill, Zakwani and Nugent as the back 3, Parker left wing back, Max Aim is sitting because I really do believe we need that defensive midfielder in there. And if it's not going to be Chapman, I think it's got to be Max Aimer, obviously with Bingham and Morris out. In front of him, I've got Lee Morrison and Sean Clare with Tom Eaves and Elliot List up front. Obviously, wouldn't be surprised to see Connor Wilkerson start. He's had a little bit of a run in the team now. He's putting more effort in, and he's got his couple of goals against Reading and Walsall, respectively. Heading to the stadium now. We're going with Lewis today. I'm quite nervous. I'm going to predict 2-2, I think, which is a bit of a bold prediction, but it's what I'm going to go with. Hopefully we can get a result. Maybe a point would be a good point because of the form Oldham are in and how well they're playing under Wellens, but obviously we're doing well under Lovell as well. And hopefully we can start to build up that table a little bit. make maybe a late dash for the playoffs. But we'll see how that goes. We're going to leave for the stadium now. It's about 10:02. I'm running a bit late. Meant to be meeting Lewis there at about 2, so we're going to head off now. Come on, you Gills. Yeah, here we go. So we are inside the ground and the team lineup is out. It's pretty similar to what we've had in the past 2 games. We've got Holy in goal. Looks like a back 4, but it could easily be a back 5. There's Sean Clay at right back, Zakuani and Ogilvie at centre backs, Luke O'Neill at left back, Lee Martin and Josh Parker on the wings, Mark Byrne, Jake Hesenthaler in midfield, and then Tom Eves and Conor Wilkinson up front. There's a back 4. I'm slightly worried. Eamon's back on the bench as is Nugent, so I'm a bit puzzled as to why Ogilvie's still playing at centre back. There's a lot of square pegs and round holes, but you know, I only shipped 1 goal in the last 2 games, so it could be a good decision, but we'll see. Oldham can pose a threat, especially down that left side. So we'll see how Claire copes. Maybe that's why he's playing there, because of his pace. Lewis, spring on you a little bit. You actually made it today. Yep. Unlike last time. But what are you looking forward to today? Because obviously you're not really a Gills fan as such.
I'm looking forward to watching some football, you know. Some football.
Good to see, because...
Da, 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 da.
Get a cheeky prediction from you. You have no idea how good Oldham are, do you? But
2-1 Gills. No, 2-0 Gills.
Ooh, clean sheet.
Clean sheet.
We'll take that.
In Holy we have faith, I reckon.
Good to hear.
That works quite well, actually, Holy and faith.
Also, Arnold's back on the bench today over Nelson, so don't know what's going on there, but it looks like Arnold's come back into second choice again. That kit is vile.
That's beautiful, I want to buy that.
It's 22 Great Champion, 24 Great Company. All the runners was 14, Jennifer C2.
Come here, Gills! Underway here at Priestfield. Gills operating with a 3-5-2 so far. Holy in goal, a back 3 of O'Neill, Zakuani and Ogilvie. Josh Parker at left wing back, Sean Clay at right wing back, Hesenthaler behind Martin and Byrne, and then obviously Eves and Wilkinson up front. Both teams moving the ball well early on. Oldham giving away a ball a couple of times. Gills looking solid. Hoping for a good game today. Hopefully it will be a good one. See a few goals and hopefully a Gills win. Gills' best chance so far as Parker nicks the ball in midfield. He plays through Martin. He comes back out to Parker. He shoots and it's wide. Gills get a corner. So Lee Martin's down. He's getting put on a stretcher now. I didn't catch it, so Lewis, you want to just talk us through what happened?
Like, one of the defenders was like went to peg the ball up the pitch, and Martin just like ran across and like pretty much like a couple of feet just in front of the ball, and he pegged it and like point blank hit him. It was either the head or the side. It looks like he's coming off on the stretcher now, I think.
If it was his head, then he might be unconscious or concussion or something like that. So it looks like Scott Wagstaff's going to come on, probably at right wing back, and then Clay will move into midfield. But we'll see what happens. But we'll hope Martin's okay, because it's not good to see one of your best and most creative players go off, especially your captain. Got straight to hospital. Lee Martin goes off to a standing ovation. Scott Wagstaff's coming on. He's down for a long time. It looked really serious. His head's been held. Nice concussion. He's knocked out. He's gone straight down the tunnel, straight to hospital, I would have thought. So Wagstaff's come on. He's going to centre mid, so Sean Clay's still right wing back, but not good to see for Martin. It's actually looking like a 4-3-3 at the minute. We're about 25 minutes in. Martin was down for about 10 minutes, so we're going to have a lot of time at the end of the half. Back four of Claire, Zakuani, Ogilvie and O'Neill. And then it's looking like a Wagstaff, Hesenthaler and Byrne midfield with Wilkinson out wide right, Parker on the left, and then Eves up top on his own. Eves just run the ball out of play. Obviously not great at the ball at his feet, but we need him in the box to win those headers. Byrne gives the ball away stupidly in midfield, and Doyle's plays through. Straight ball by Zakuani. Eves is running through now. Plays out Wagstaff. Crossing the box. Oh! They can't get the end of it. Good chance to Gills, but great ball by Zakuani up the other end. It's very end to end at the minute. Can't help but feel Gills shouldn't have gone to this 4-3-3. I feel like Clay should have gone into midfield and Wagstaff the right wing back. Oldham have a glance across goal and it can't be directed in, but yeah, it's still a 0-0. Gills have let it slip a little bit the last few minutes, but Holy's kicking goes out again. Let's get the ball down and play and get this result. Gills having real problems passing the ball this half. They're going along at every opportunity and they can't seem to get the ball down or have any accuracy. Also from Holy, I suppose that's the rest of the team as well. The referee struggling a bit as well. Not giving fouls for sort of players having their arms around others, and then just anyone that falls over gets a free kick. So not great from him either. So half-time at Priestfield is Gillingham 0, Oldham 0. Not been great, not moving the ball very well. Oldham obviously coming to play. I feel like Gills needs to put a bit more pressure. But the goalkeeper still trying to play it out from the back. Has been caught out a couple of times. Kicked the ball out quite easily, but apart from that, Gills has been sloppy. Obviously, the injury to Lee Martin went off the stretcher straight to A&E. We hope it isn't too serious. But Gills changed their shape. Changed it a few times this half actually. The attacking players have been all over the pitch. I thought they could have stayed in the same formation, put Wagstaff to right wing back, clear in midfield, but Lovell didn't. Oldham looking threatening up front with the likes of Doyle, but Zakwani etc. defending well. And Eves and Wilkinson aren't really getting that much of an outlet. Not had too much of the ball themselves, but Gills' best chance probably came from Parker. Oldham have had a couple of chances as well, a couple of calls for penalties. Referee's been a bit inconsistent. A couple of fouls he's given that shouldn't have been, a couple of fouls he hasn't given that should have been. Zakwani and the Oldham centre-backs as well, all over Eves, and Zakwani's all over the Oldham forwards. The rest have not given anything, but yeah, Zakwani's defending really well. Apart from that, it's nothing too special to be fair. Holy's done okay, his kick has been really off, and the forwards aren't getting too much service. But yeah, a lot of added time, it's half time. It's currently Gillingham 0, Oldham 0. Looking like more of a 4-4-2 for Gills this half, the same back four, and then Parker on the left, Wagstaff on the right, Byrne Hesentine in the middle, Wilkinson's gone back up front of Eves. Hopefully that can help, because last time we played Bury in the last home game, we were barding them across this and we got the guy at the end, so hopefully we can see a similar pass in the second half and get a result. Somehow the ball falls to Mark Byrne in the box. We've got a lot of bodies to get through, but it's only about 10 yards out. He shoots and it's very tame. Straight to the goalkeeper, has a good chance there. Oldham have definitely started the second half better. Good save from Holy, 1-on-1 at an angle from the Oldham player. Very open game right now. It's probably the best chance of the game. Parker does well down the left, comes to Eves, he's facing the wrong way. He turns, shoots, and it's gone wide. Just not falling for Gills at the minute. Parker's had an absolute murder, forced him on the edge of the box. He takes around his man, he's on the edge of the box, and he absolutely skies it. I don't think that would have gone in 3 goals higher, to be fair. Absolutely awful. It looks like a certain goal for Oldham. They run through the defence 2-on-1, take it around the keeper. The shot is delayed, and I think it's Luke O'Neill that clears off the line. I can't say that for sure. This excellence cleared off the line, and it remains 0-0. About 67 minutes in. Oldham pushing forward a bit now. Seeing a lot of the ball, moving it well. Gills still trying to play on a counter-attack. And there's a foul on Eves, finally. It was actually Mark Byrne that cleared the ball off the line. Well done to him. Now Gills have a free kick as the Oldham player goes into the book. Eves does really well to run through. He's sort of battling with the defender and he gets the knock away. The keeper saves it. It's out to Wilkinson, the defender clears it, and now Gills get a corner. First time come through in a long time. Elliot List come on for Josh Parker as a straight swap onto the left of midfield. Obviously fresh legs, List is very quick, so hopefully we can get his pace into the game a bit, get some crosses in for Eves and Wilkinson. We've got about 5 minutes of normal time left. Nothing's really happening now. It's 2 really sloppy teams, end-to-end stuff still, but there's no real quality at all, so it wouldn't surprise me if this just peters out for a 0-0, to be honest. Luke O'Neill was just hit. I don't even know, he hit the post on the bar, past the line, everything from a free kick. Oh my god, that's so unlucky. Oh my god. That is so unlucky. Got a corner now, I'm going to see it out. I don't know how much added time there was. Go on, edit.
Saka.
Oh.
You're a dopey one.
Full time, 0-0. See the guy in the hat. So I'm home from the game now. Quite a weird game actually. Obviously we had a situation with Lee Martin going off. We hear he's conscious. He's okay. I'm taken to hospital as a precaution. Obviously not great, and we'll hope he's back as soon as possible. Got the ball booted at him from very close. Of the chances, both teams had their chances to be fair. There was no real quality at all end product, especially for Gills. Like Parker struggling, Eves struggling to put him away. But the closest we came was Luke O'Neill's free kick towards the end. Hit both posts. I don't even know the bar and the post, and then bounced on the line, and somehow the keeper managed to keep it out. Performance-wise, it wasn't all there. We didn't pass the ball very well. We're very, very sloppy, highly sloppy with kicking. But he made a few good saves, kept a clean sheet. Zakuani was also key to that in defence. He'd been my man of the match. Mark Byrne was giving it the game. Conor Ogilvie, just a standard Conor Ogilvie performance. Not a great fan of him. Moving in centre-back, played left centre-back as well. Luke O'Neill as well, pushing right to left. He did okay today. A makeshift left-back for most of the game. And also had that free kick at the end. Sean Clare played right wing back. He was sloppy today. Not his best performance. Josh Parker at left wing back as well. Also played left mid in the second half, and he drove forward at one point, took it past the defender and absolutely skied it. It was not a great final product from him. Wagstaff came on for the injured Lee Martin. Looked like he wanted it. Wanted to get back in the team, which is always good to see. As well, on the other side, Jake Hesenthaler and Mark Byrne. Mark Byrne was given man of the match at the stadium, which I was really, really surprised by because I really didn't think he was that great. They both put their grit in like they usually do, but they lacked quality on the ball. And then Eves and Wilkinson up front, both of them had a couple of shots, but no real final product from them. Did okay in the air, but I feel like it probably should have been Eves and a little man next to him. List came on and lost the ball quite a few times as well, but we'll take a point. We're still winless at home under Lovell. I think the main thing to take from the Gillingham team under Steve Lovell is hard to beat. We're conceding fewer goals and we're looking better at the back, but yeah, we're not winning games at Priestfield in particular. And last few games, performances have been dodgy, but you know, we're building it. We're going to be okay under Lovell. I'll insert now a little clip from Nathan from the League One podcast. He's an Oldham fan, obviously. He saw the one earlier as well. He watched the game. I'm going to give his little review now.
Gillingham 0, Oldham Athletic 0. So my prediction of a 2-2 didn't quite go to plan. However, I did say that it was going to be end-to-end stuff and quite an exciting game with good attacking teams. But one thing I didn't count on was both keepers having pretty good games, you could say. I didn't go to the game. It's in Gillingham away. But obviously I'm in Taiwan, visiting family, of course. Wasn't watching it on like a dodgy Facebook stream. Obviously, I'm just coincidentally every single Oldham away game I go off to Taiwan and watch it via iFollow there. So I wasn't watching it on a Facebook stream or anything. Both keepers had amazing games. Placide had that really good save at the end of the free kick, and just in general, both keepers were really, really good keeping out shots. They didn't have to make loads of amazing saves, but they were just solid in what they did. I mean, their keeper made some good saves to deny Owen Doyle, and when you've got a striker like Owen Doyle who is so deadly, especially not even with really good 30-yard screamers, just the fact that he's in the box and he is 2 or 3 steps ahead of their defenders, of the other players. He's predicted where the ball's going to bounce, where it's going to go, and that's what he does amazing at. And their keeper kept him quiet. So, fair play to him, their keeper, for keeping him quiet for the whole game. I think the bad thing their keeper did, Thomas Holy, is that the Menig chance, allowing him to go around the keeper, and I think he could have done better to try and get the ball off Menig. I think he let him go around too easy, but again, Menig messed it up. He could have maybe took too many touches, but I think it was Byrne, is it? I don't know. I think Mark Byrne, one of their players stopped it going in off the line, and I think Menig should have done better there, to be honest. Again, Oldham haven't had a lot of 0-0s this season. They've only had one, actually, and that was the previous game. I think it's 2 teams who had a poor start, who are now, under new managers, pushing up the table. And I can't see either team going down this season because of just how good they are. I think the Zakuani, number 6, Lewis speaks a lot about him. That's GFC Lewis. Well, both Lewises actually speak about him, but especially Young Lewis, we'll call him Young Lewis. There we go. That's an easy way to say it. He bangs on about him a lot, in the same way I bang on about Johnny Placide. But I think he had a good game today. kept Doyle out again, kept him out, and to keep a striker like Doyle out is good. You've got to be good. I just want to say thank you to Lewis for letting me help out and make his video, although a small part. Just thanks for letting me come on and share my opinion and stuff like that. You may know me. I've been on the White Lines Media podcast, White Lines Football, should say, podcast a couple of times. You might already know who I am. But yeah, just want to say thanks to him for letting me come on. But yeah, good luck to Gills for the rest of the season. I think he will definitely stay up. I think he'll get a solid mid-table finish this season under Steve Lovell. But thanks to Lewis for letting me on, and enjoy the rest of the video.
So thanks to Nathan for that. We'll move on. It wasn't the result we wanted, but Oldham are a good side, so they moved the ball really, really well. Goalkeeper in particular, sweeper keeper, came out playing the ball around from the back with his feet, which I suppose Pep Guardiola would like to see. But obviously Richie Wellens likes that as well. I think Oldham will be okay as well. Both teams hopefully can push on for the rest of the season because they're two good sides. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe. I did an interview at half time. I don't even know what the channel is called. Some kids just came up to me and asked me to be in their video, so maybe I'll find that. If I do, I'll put that in the description as well. Check out WhiteLinesCricket, our new channel, as well as White Lines F1. Check out the League One podcast where Nathan lives. Check out the graphic designer Nathan as well. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.